Hello folks, ModinSpack33 and welcome to extra video number 3 for Let's Play Kirby's Return to Dreamland. The last two extra videos we did the kind of like the standard mini games you can play multiplayer. I mean, you can play everything in this game multiplayer. But now we're going to take on the arena, which isn't a mini game, it's a boss rush. A boss rush of actually the main mode, so it actually features just the original difficulty of bosses, but we're going to show it off. We're also going to show off True Arena, obviously, which is a lot more epic. But the reason I want to show off the arena is because I want to do True Arena legit. And what do I mean by that? Well, when you beat the arena or the True Arena, normally as first player you'd only be able to play as Kirby, but when you beat them, you actually get the ability to play as the other characters too, which is awesome. I wish you could just do this in the game. Once you beat it, you just change to them. But you can't. But, so I'm going to be King Dee because he's probably the easiest to do this, and we should probably destroy, because, I mean, he's got Hammer, right? And if you guys know, Hammer's, like, the most powerful ability in the game. And the reason that this is good with King Dee is, well, he can't lose it, so... And I can just throw unlimited hammers. I think that's a unique ability to him. I don't know if he really has much other abilities. Kind of looking here. I don't think he really does. I mean, he doesn't twirl in midair, he just kind of swings his hammer. He's got that there. So yeah. I guess the only thing unique about him is he can throw this a bunch. I mean, he's got a unique float. I mean, it's like Kirby's, obviously. He can spit out air. There we go, he can hit like that. But anyway, the arena is much like the Kirby Superstar Arena, in that you can pick any power you want. Any 22 that are in this game, 20 of which are standard powers. This one here is actually a crash pedestal. You can only see that in the arena or True Arena. And the microphone, which is here, once again, only in here. And those are like 1-use / 3-use powers, so maybe not the best abilities to go bringing in here, but anyway. Alright, the first boss is going to be Goliath, and we're going to mess him up, because, I mean, we got King Dee here. Like I said, I think the mid-air swing is a lot better than Kirby's, like, one where he, like, swings the hammer all around him, because I think it does more damage. But yeah, this hammer throw is going to be really good. Let's see if I can't hit him with one of these. I do that, it's going to do a ton of damage. But yeah, King Dee probably the best character to use for the arena, just because the hammer's so strong. Waddle Dee would be pretty good too. Meta Knight is awesome, like, because he's cool, but I don't think he's just as powerful. He's a little more risky to use. He's definitely a lot better for, like, the main game than he is fighting bosses. Also, I'm behind him right now. I think I'm getting hit. No, I'm not. I got hit once. There we go. Laid waste to him. There we go. I was like, why is that not swinging? But anyway, every time you beat a boss, you get a room that is basically exactly like the arena in Superstar. Once again, like, this is no different. You got 2 power selections, and you got 5 maximum tomatoes, except one of them this time is actually in a box, which means you can actually take it with you into a boss fight. Really useful if you can get to the final boss, because then you can just bring it in with you, and then you're good. You know, you got 2 full life bars, essentially, so... Well, whatever life bar you got going into the fight. Alright, here's the Grand Doomer. The Grand Doomer, because he has a unique boss fight music in the game, he gets that here. That's how Superstar works, too. Once again, more like Superstar, but any boss that features the normal boss theme in this, so like the Goliath, like we just fought, he's going to have the arena boss fight music. There's also going to be some other bosses when we get to them, and they'll have different themes as well. I mean, they're going to be stuff we've seen already, but you'll see what I mean. They do add some unique encounters in the arena, just to make it cooler, basically. It's not just going to be like the main bosses we fought. There's going to be a couple other ones. Man, Wispy Woods, remember when we fought this guy? That was forever ago. But I mean, this is original mode Wispy Woods, so he's done. Like, he's so dead. It's not like the extra mode, though, where he has, like, the purple leaves or anything. Like, we're gonna mess this guy up. Like he's so done. Alright, but we want to get away from here, because I don't want to get inhaled here. Let's see if I can hit him with a hammer a couple times. Ah, I got greedy. I didn't have to do that. There we go. Shouldn't have gotten greedy. I wouldn't have gotten hit by him. Wispy Woods is done. But anyway, here's one of the unique encounters, like I mentioned. There's a mini boss rush in this too. We gotta fight a bunch of mini bosses back to back. Now, there's actually 2 of these because there's a whole bunch of mini bosses in the game. 7, I believe. So, I mean, they don't have like a ton of health. You can just smack them with a hammer a couple times. Real easy stuff. See if I can charge this up and get the drop on this guy. There we go. He's going invincible. Get a hammer at him. That does so much damage to these guys. Jeez. I don't think DDD's hammer throw is as powerful as Kirby's, but probably because he doesn't lose the hammer. Maybe it is. I'd be wrong. I feel like it's not as powerful though. It's also really awkward to use because you have to press the minus button, which would normally dump a power if you're Kirby. But that makes sense, right? You'd obviously be dumping the power if you were using this with Kirby. Because once you throw the hammer, you're no longer Hammer Kirby. You don't got the hammer. But anyway, these guys are really easy, so... Did I kill all of them? I guess I did. Alright, we got the Metal General next. A very simple fight, because it's not like he has like multiple forms or anything. Like he does in extra mode. Like I said, King DDD just makes this a cakewalk. I almost got him down to half health. Now I actually do. Let's see if I can get him. There we go. Before he takes off. Too late. I think you're actually invincible when you do the hammer throw too. It's a good attack to use. Obviously, just this one is good too. I think all of the characters have some sort of invincibility frame attack. And then he does this. Still, like I said, they still got all the same style of attacks in extra mode. Just some of them have more of them, or they have more potent effects. Like that rocket riding in extra mode, he shot like 3 of them. 2 of them were like decoys. So, hey, we're gonna fight Landia now. Yeah, Landia's not the final boss. Spoilers. But I mean, if you're watching this arena mode, you better have beaten the game already. Because you're going to find out who the final boss is at the end of the video. Pretty obvious. So, like, in this mode, like, Landia is supposed to be red, so, like, in the original game, you actually fight Landia as a red dragon. And I was actually doing a really good job at dodging those and still continuing to hit him. Looks like I hit by his tail whip. Some greedy. But yeah, Landia is a lot easier in this mode than extra mode. I think when it splits up, it goes like, doesn't like go at you. Yeah, they kind of go up top. So yeah, it's definitely a lot easier. It's pretty easy stuff. Yeah, King DDD is not even fair. If I was playing this multiplayer, like, these bosses would be cakewalk. Alright, Mr. Duder. Forgot about this guy. He's the boss of 2 Raisin Ruins. Alright. See if I can't hit him with this a couple times. Look at this. Like, oh man. It's just so broken. Hammer's broken as is, but the reason I'm showing this off with King DDD is because it's just going to be the easiest to beat this mode with. I'll quickly show off Meta Knight and Waddle Dee at the end, just to show them. But like when I do True Arena, it's going to be with Kirby. I might use Spark Power-Ups because I know I'll be able to do it with it, and it's the easiest. But anyway, here's another unique boss fight to Arena. You gotta fight all the Doomers, Sphere Doomers at once, because once again, they have their own boss theme. They get their own boss theme in the Arena, too. done. But yeah, you gotta fight all of them at once, and you actually gotta fight 2 of them here at the same time. But because there's 2 of them, they have like a smaller health bar, so they're like really easy. Let's see if I can catch this guy with this. Oh, I almost did. He was done if I did. I mean, he's done now. But... Alright, definitely the hardest one is the ice one. I mean, but he's not gonna be hard here, because, like, I got King DDD, so I can just smack things around my hammer and things die. It's not fair. It's too bad he doesn't have his ducking animation like he does in Smash Bros, but this one's actually really funny, too. Anyway, this is what, Fatty Puffer? He's going down. Let's charge this up. There we go. Look at that. They didn't even give him a chance to do any attacks. I better get up. There we go. I still got hit by him, though. Just got hit by his space. Just takes up so much room. There we go. His stage presence. To quote another game. Anyway. I mean, we're doing really good. This is round 10. I'm gonna take a maximum tomato. There's only a couple rounds left, I'm pretty sure. But here's the other mini-boss rush. Now, this one actually has the... This is a very unused track. I think it's in another Kirby game, but the Kirby game I remember from, obviously, is Superstar. During Dynablade, there's a... an Iron Mam, or Iron Mom, I can't remember what it is, that, like, wanders the map and you can run into it. Which is really random. Like, it doesn't fit the mode at all, but regardless, it's there. And it plays this boss theme. I don't think it plays this boss theme anywhere else in the game. Like, I think this is for this song here. Like, or this song isn't in the actual game, so. Let's do that hammer flip. I think that does actually a bunch of damage too. It's kind of got an awkward hitbox, so don't really use it too much. Alright, yeah, see, we're coming up to the end here. So now we gotta fight the Lore Star Cutter. Now we're gonna see King DDD on the Landia Dragon, which is pretty cool. It works just the same. But it is cool to show off. Come on. Light him up! I don't know what's, like I said, I don't know what's more effective, shooting it a whole bunch or doing the charge-up attack. I mean, the charge-up attack does a whole bunch, but... I also just kind of like the multiple shots, too. They shoot ores at me now. Obviously, want to charge up here. I can hit him now. I like the EX version of this because it mixes up the different spheres. It actually makes it a lot tougher to dodge. But man, I would love a Kirby shooter game. Honestly, that would be really legit. Yeah, I can still hit you from here, bud. But yeah, I definitely like this shooter section a lot more than Kirby Superstars. I gotta say, that's the one thing this game's got over Superstars. The Landia section is way cooler than the Heart of Nova. Don't get me wrong, Heart of Nova is pretty fun, but this one's way better. I think just because there's more to it, it's a longer stage. The boss is a lot more fun. Like, the boss in Heart of Nova is stupid. Anyway, we got first form of Magolor. Actually, you do fight both forms, but you get a rest in between them, so. So I think when we fought him in extra mode, he didn't actually maintain this form. I think he had a different mode, so this is kind of unique. Look at this. Like, look at DDD. The song's only just starting, basically, and I already got him like halfway done. Like, how unfair is that? King DDD, you're getting pulled in. But not really. I mean, I'm really not afraid of this guy at all. It's bam, done. Cakewalk. Hammer's too good. Like, I think that jumping attack is just insanely powerful. Alright, now this isn't Magolor Soul, by the way. This is just Magolor. Magolor Soul is unique to extra mode. He'll just be called Magolor here. And, like, Magolor Soul is a lot tougher. Like, I mean, it's extra mode, so that makes sense, but it's, like, considerably tougher. Like, it's not even, like, a contest. But, I mean, this isn't easy by any means, either. But, like, he looks so much like Marks here, it's, like, ridiculous. I think that's the intent. But, like, this is really, like I said, this is really easy with DDD. Like, stupidly easy. I don't know why the timer's gone. Alright. He's not gonna attack me with the swords here. Jump over him here. He doesn't do the slam attack like he does in Magolor Soul mode either. Just laying waste into him. DD's so much fun to use. And that's the arena. Done. It's kind of, I guess maybe they don't show you the time just to make it like, who knows what your final time will be. There's actually, actually saves your records of your best times. Both single player and multiplayer. But I mean, obviously the DDD one's going to be our new one. I don't know if you saw that bottom score there, but that was a failed attempt when I tried to use Meta Knight for this. Look how smug DDD is. Look at that. Look at that smug guy. Alright, but no, we are going to just quickly show off the other two characters. Alright, so let's go use Meta Knight. So I guess I'm just going to really show him off in here, and then I'll show him off in the... just like in one boss fight. But Meta Knight has a extra attack. He's basically sword and wing and a bit of spear combined. So he's got this extra overhead attack that Kirby doesn't have during sword ability. He can fly. He's got the shuttle loop that you can just kind of activate with up. And let me do it where somewhere you can actually see it, like that. You can actually fly after it too. You can glide. He also has the running, like, dive attack, too, which is a lot easier to execute, too. All you gotta do is run and then press down. There's no up, down, or anything like that. Shuttle loops actually can be performed in the air or on the ground, which is neat. So you got the slice here. This up attack is kind of reminiscent of Spear. That's the only part of Spear I'd say he has. Because Kirby's up sword attack launches him in the air. But his down attack is the same as well. He also has this attack in the water. I guess I should have mentioned, I think DDD just swings his hammer underwater. I think that's it. I think I showed off everything. He's at full health. He shoots out a beam. He's got a lot going for him. Yeah, I showed off everything. Let's just show off one fight with him. Show off his cool, unique Meta Knight riding a Warp Star pose. They all have a unique pose. I didn't really mention what... that was really terrible. I didn't really mention what the King DDD's was, but he had one. Just go to the beginning of the video to see that. Yeah, but he's also got like this jumping sword attack, kind of like Kirby does in Superstar with the sword, and it's really good for bosses like this. You can just spam it. Although his spin slash is probably one of his best attacks for damage, as well as the shuttle loop, the initial attack of it. The dive is actually pretty good too. That does a lot of damage. But it's risky because if you, at the end of it, you're not invincible, so you'll get hit. Alright, anyway, let's quit and show off Waddle Dee. Waddle Dee is actually pretty much just the spear. He has very little differences to him. I mean, he just kind of hops in the air. He doesn't fly or anything. So I guess in that essence he's different. But I think all of his moves are pretty much just the spear. Which, I mean, isn't bad, but it's kind of lame. I think that's all he has, really. I mean, he's Waddle Dee, though, so I mean, that's cool. You can do this. Throw spears multiply in the air. I don't think I showed off this here, but you can do this attack. I'm pretty sure Kirby can do this too, but maybe that's a Waddle Dee exclusive. I think Kirby can do that. But yeah, Waddle Dee is pretty fun. You can do this too, which is really cool, the copter. And it's pretty adorable. Look at him just attaching to the side. He's like a ninja! Ninjas make everything cooler. I mean, he's not a ninja. Oh, Waddle Dee's gonna take on Landia, alright. It's a little more impressive than Mr. Duder. But the cool thing about all of the helpers that aren't, obviously that aren't Kirby, Meta Knight, King Dedede, and Waddle Dee, is that they can't lose their powers, which makes them awesome to play as, because you don't have to worry about inhaling that cool power you just got or anything. They just always kick butt. And you could be like, well, they could get repetitive, you have the same moves, but, I mean, they have a lot of options. I mean, it's a platform game, and considering the amount of attacks they have quite a few more attacks than I would say a standard action platformer, especially Meta Knight. Meta Knight has so many options going for him. It's just a shame some of them are really hard to do and some of them are risky, that's all. I mean, he's a lot of fun. He's Meta Knight, right? So, but Waddle Dee's really fun to use. He's adorable. Look at him. He's got a little bandana on him and stuff. And he can just kind of hop in the air, which is really funny. I don't know if I'm gonna even beat this guy. Alright, he's dead. Look at him. He's hurt. I'm sorry, Waddle Dee. You're cool, but I got you hurt. But anyway, next time, we're going to do the true arena. So thank you for watching. Been OdinSback33, and this has been the arena, and also showing off all the different characters in the game. So until next time, bye-bye.